guys, welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be building a cabin house, so let's go ahead and get started. So here I went ahead and just wanted to make a little floor plan or a layout for the house. So yeah, but today we are just going to be building the house. If you want to see me decorating the house, then go ahead and stay tuned for next week. But yeah, so I went ahead and just used oak planks for the walls and then stripped dark oak logs for the outline of the house. And then I'm going to use stripped spruce logs for just a nice little thing in front of the house to make it look nice. And hopefully this is probably only going to be a 1-floor house, but it might have a second floor. It just depends on how tall I think it should be. So yeah. And for the roof, I'm going to use cobbled deep slate stairs, and I also just went ahead and gotten some slabs just for some extra detail. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get building. The first floor is going to be 4 blocks tall, so then on that 5th block is where you're going to have the floor. And you can see I went ahead and made the floor for each. And I'm just going to use smooth quartz for the ceiling, but you could always use something else. So yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and build this, and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so I went ahead and just finished the first floor here. You can see I outlined everything in the stripped dark oak logs, and then I also have the stripped spruce logs here as well. You can kind of see what I'm doing with this, and then I'll add leaves over top of it to make it better. And of course, if you wanted to, you could always just use campfires instead of the stripped spruce logs. And yeah, here you can see I don't have I kind of have the poles set up to where you can kind of see where everything is going to be. So I'm thinking of maybe just one extra room here, so maybe for some extra bedrooms and everything, and some other stuff if we need it. But here you can see I don't have anything here just because I'm going to go ahead and put a roof on these sections. I might do it all together, or I might just do one on each thing so that it's easier to do that. Or you could of course do 2 like that. And then over here you can kind of see where these are lower, and that's because I'm going to be making a slanted roof here. And then also these are lower than these by just 1 because I'm going to be ending that roof here. So then we have the space for the 1 room here, which I will later lay out and everything. So yeah, and that's kind of what I'm working with here. So yeah, and just because the roof is all smooth quartz, then we would have to do double layered floors and everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill all of this in with oak wood up to where it needs to be filled up to, and then I'm going to start working on the roof, and I will go ahead and just show you what the house looks like whenever I put on the roof. Okay guys, so here you can see that I went ahead and put on the roof. So I just did an A-shaped roof for the main part of the house, and then I did a slanted roof using slabs, and then I went ahead and just did the other 2 roofs. So I used stairs for this slanted roof, and to make it look better I just connected these stairs here. And then here I used slabs to just go ahead and go around the full piece of the house so that it looked nicer. And you can also see over here I used some spruce leaves and some birch leaves just for added texture. And I used some glowing lichen. I kind of like how it adds a little bit of some texture to it, and I really like that. And also it lights it up here as well without having to use as many lanterns. So yeah. And yeah, so I really like this, and you can see I just went ahead and like textured it on the inside and made sure that the leaves were like going through the areas that were open. And I also did it on the outside as well, so I think it looks really nice. Of course, you don't have to do this, and you don't have to add this piece of the house. You could just do the house itself. But yeah, I really like this, and I just made it a little bit more textured up here by adding different layers to it as well. So yeah, and that's basically the house, and I really like it. So yeah, I think it came out really good, especially this piece in the front. Of course, if you wanted to, you could add like a path going up to here, so you could add like just something similar to this, and then you would just do this in front of it, so then you would have kind of like the path right there, so then it would look nice. And you could do that with whatever you want. I just used deep slate just to show you what it would look like. And yeah, so I quite like this house. I think it looks really nice. It is pretty big. Of course, you don't have to add the second floor, so you would just put the roof lower, and same with these roofs, you would lower them at a proportionate rate so that it would all look pretty much the same. It would just be smaller. And yeah, so I really like this. You can also, if you were to notice that this space is larger just because of the double floors and everything. But yeah, I really like this house, and I think it came out really nice. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys all next time. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed the tutorial, and I really enjoyed building this house. I think it was really nice, and I think it turned out really nice in the end. If you did like it, don't forget to stay tuned for the decorating tutorial next week, and also please subscribe. It really does help out, and bye!
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.